There's a rumor going out, if you can call it a rumor, when it's been broadcasted by one person who says, I did it. I did that. I got that. Antonio Brown, former NFL star, former NFL athlete, claims to have shared a moment of, I don't know what to call it, a moment of things being shared with Jennifer Siebel, or is it Siebel? Newsom. Jennifer Newsom, Jenny. And she is the wife of Gavin Newsom, the much lauded, I'm sure he still remains for some people, the irresistible poster boy of political attractiveness, right? A lot of people were fans of Newsom, both for his policies and also for the way that he conducted himself. So much so, Gavin Newsom has been always a very active, colorful character in politics, right down to being a presidential nominee. And still currently maintaining his hold as the fearless leader of California. So then now we have Wade Brown. No, not Wade Brown, excuse me. We have Antonio Brown. We have Antonio Brown, and Antonio Brown is saying that he and Jennifer shared some moments or a moment together. And apparently he wants to make sure that his name is attached with. So let's go and find out. Did Antonio, did he really have an affair? Did he really share moments or a moment, etc.? I'm not going to go into all that. We just want to know, did they have an affair? Is he saying the truth? Let's go and actually I want to call the tinctures out for this, since I was spending the morning reading about politics. But first, I want to turn to a lighter subject. Antonio Brown. Did he really have an affair with Jennifer Newsom? Seven of Pentacles. Well, Seven of Pentacles, bottom of the deck energy, strength. You know, Antonio Brown does have stuff. I'm going to say stuff in politics, stuff in the realm outside of the entertainment circle, shall we call it that? Although I do think politics also obviously has bleed through with entertainment. But I'm going to say that Antonio Brown is not entirely pulling things out of nowhere. He's not entirely pulling things out of nowhere. And I'd also say with Antonio Brown, he feels like he's not getting the attention he deserves. Primarily, the reason why he's broadcasting this is because he wants attention. I do think he wants attention, not necessarily from the general public, but I think from a specific person or group of people. And he's doing this to be like, well, if you're going to ignore me or something like that, I can show you just how big of an influence my words are with the knowledge I have. So, yeah, I don't think he's just pulling it out of nowhere. And I do think Antonio Brown has probably more than just times with Jennifer. I think Antonio Brown has a bunch of stuff in a bunch of areas, maybe a bunch of areas in politics, but Antonio Brown has been investing. Do I call this investing? Antonio Brown has been investing I'm not going to say anything more because that could be kind of lewd. But he's been, I'd say definitely has political connection. We'll just say intimate connections. How about the political world? I will say that. Now let's go and find out more. Seven of Pentacles. Antonio Brown with Jennifer, whatever her name is, Jennifer Newsom. Jennifer Siebel Newsom. Did they have an affair? They have history. They have history. They've had a connection. They definitely have had a connection. They have had a connection. They definitely have met. I would say they have met. They're not strangers. Not at all strangers. Let's go and find out a bit more. Hello, Andrea. So, yeah, I'd say that they know each other. They are not strangers. Did they have an affair? I'm going to check out this Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, I have Wheel of Fortune, Strength, Two of Pentacles. I'm going to say that they did. Well, first of all, this Queen of Cups is like momentary. Like the Queen of Cups has her position. Queen of Cups, like her position, in other words, of whatever her identity is. Like she wasn't necessarily looking at Antonio Brown as husband material or, the person who I spend my life with forever. She's already her own person. She already has her own plans, but it's like that could be fun too. She very well could have gotten with him with the whole idea of that. For this right now, that's cool. I have the Fool. I have Hierophant. And I have Three of Wands. So in short, I'm going to say I do think Antonio Brown hit that. I do think I think he's actually more than Jennifer Newsom, though. I think Antonio Brown has created moments of intimacy with several people. I don't know if they're all women or what, but I do think he has taken down or unzipped his zipper on a few occasions. And I think he precisely did that because of the benefits that he could see it bringing him down the line as well. I think he was very strategic in creating points of connection. And I think in terms of Jennifer Newsom, I think she just thought that it would be fun, that she was there like, why not? And I think she literally did it as just a one-time, like literally as an affair, not necessarily to go and build a house with. And I think he has a lot more interesting stories to share. Okay. That's what I got on that. So if you let me know your thoughts, leave a comment and tell me, what do you think? Do you think Antonio Brown had an affair with Jennifer Newsom? I say he did. I also say that he has unzipped parts of himself and blah, 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 and done things with himself, blah, 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 with plenty of other people. He has